Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mangret Section. I'm here today to bring you the review for Return of Kings episode 6. Now, we get quite a bit of information in this episode, but I'll try my best to go through all of it slowly. So the first thing we see is the Green Clan. They're having a meeting, but it's more like a family gathering thing, kind of thing for me. I can really see the family vibe towards the Green Clan in this scene. But during the scene, we find out that how the Green Clan is going to attack on Christmas Eve, and then we later on find out that the Green King wants to have a Christmas dinner to celebrate the successes of getting the slates. During this scene, we see that how the whole family vibe thing that I was talking about before. We see Yukari, he's having a facial, gay, gay, and we see Sanaka, the little girl, she's playing on their DS, or maybe it's a 3DS, who knows. But we see them how they are listening but not listening during the scene, and we have the fourth member of the third J rank member who's just drinking a beer, and he's probably the one that's listening the most. And we later on find out that this guy has been like a father to the Green King. So the scene hops over and we see a meeting between the Reds, the yellows, the Reds, the Blues, and the Silver Clan. And this is basically where the Silver King is telling us that he has a plan to defeat the Green Clan, and he lays it out for them there and then, but we don't get to find out what it is. During this meeting, we find out that the Red and the Blue Clan are still skeptical about the Silver King leading, but by the end of the meeting, we definitely know the Red Clan has come around to him, but what about the Blue Clan, we don't know yet. Also during this meeting, we find out that how the Green King once took on the Gold King in a fight, and they were equal in power, but at the end of the day, the Gold King got the upper hand. We find out that there is a limit to how long the Green King can stay on equal terms with the Gold King. And I think it's also during this time that we find out that the Green King is powerful enough to take on both the Red King, the Blue King, and the Silver King at the same time. But I can't remember when. I'm not 100% sure if it happened during this scene. So we then hop over to Christmas Eve, and the Green King has come to attack, and it's Yukari and the little girl, they're leading the charge, and they're just here to clear a path to the kings basically. And we see that how on the first floor we have the blue can defending the first floor, and then as they get through the first floor, we find out that it's Fushimi, he's controlling the security systems, and his purpose was to separate the two of them, Yukari and the little girl, and he's successful in doing this. But he was supposed to make it so that Yukari was led to the Silver Clan, and the little girl was supposed to be led to the Red Clan, but it was vice versa. And then what else happens? We see the Red Clan running away from Yukari, so it's still like they're stalling for some sort of reason. Surely this will come clear later on when we find out more of Shiro's plan, and we see Yukari fighting with, what's his name again? The Black Dog and Nico, and yeah, Shiro is there as well. Hopefully he'll jump in and start fighting next episode. That'd be nice to see. But we find out during this scene, and close to the scene as well, that Shiro thinks that the Black Dog has the potential to be stronger, like he's got some strength within him that he hasn't yet started to use. And this goes on to what I said previously about in the movie, about how the Black Dog not using the Silver Clansman's power, the powers that he gets from being a clansman of the Silver. He didn't fly, and it seems like there's more to the Silver Clansman's power, because the Black Dog does comment about how he feels lighter, and he questions, is it because Shiro is here? So there's something going on there as well. And the episode ends off where we see the Green King has made it to the tower, and he's ready to start playing the game as well. He's ready to join in the game. We see, and I didn't notice this before, but he's in a wheelchair, but he's also in restraints. We see him step up so he can walk, unlock the restraints, and then he's just off. His speed blitz is off, and he's ready to play the game. So maybe, I don't know what I was gonna say there, but so just a couple of more things. So we know that the Green King wants to use the slates on the whole of mankind, and this just makes me, yeah, we know that he wants to use the slates on the whole of mankind, and also during the episode we see that how Shiro also wants to have a Christmas party with his clansmen when this is all over. So he shows family vibe as well towards his clansmen, and this made me think, because we know that the Silver King did want to do this whole, basically the Green King's plan is actually the Silver King's plan from 70 years ago. So what I'm questioning now is that, is it possible, do you think it is possible, if the Silver King's sister didn't die, that the Silver King would have become the Green King in terms of thinking? Because they do seem to be having similarities. The whole family view of their clansmen, they had the same thought process 70 years ago. What the Silver King had the same thought process 70 years ago as the Green King does have now. So do you think it's possible that they could have been, like, the Silver King could have been the Green King? Another last thing I do want to say is that how Anna's marbles are starting to become a bit too convenient. They have been given a new power in this episode. They can be used to communicate. Like I said before, there's a lot of things in this episode. I'm going to give it a 4-star rating, and I'm calling it a review. So like always guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care, have a nice day.